Hello everyone! So it is 2018, it's November, and that means it's time for Inktober Sketchbook Tour. So for this year, I kind of went more of a colorful route, and really, it was definitely a process. I enjoy that it's more colorful this year, but I just wanted to try something different from the past two previous years. So the colors that I used were mainly just Copics, and a new medium that I used was Posca markers, which is in her hair right here and her top. Posca is an interesting type of pen for sure to use, marker I guess, to use. It was definitely fun, different to try out. Now I really didn't have any prompt for these drawings, which is like a pro and con. I feel like I can draw whatever I want, but the con is like I don't know what to draw. Some days were really difficult to come up with like an idea, and sometimes it was a real struggle, and I didn't really have my own prompt or real solid theme, so I kind of got lost along the way at some days. So but it was like definitely a learning process for me to try to crunch out some drawings, and it was a little bit hard and took longer because I had to color them. So doing a drawing every day and then coloring it, it was just very time consuming, and you'll see some pieces that you can tell I did not spend a whole lot of time on them because I was just kind of rushed for time and to just get a drawing out. Some just aren't very detailed, and I mean it was hard, but I think Inktober, I just wanted to try to get something done every day. I think that's just kind of my goal, and to work on something. So I realized that this sketchbook actually didn't have 31 pages. It has less than 31 pages. Now, my Moseri sketchbook, which is the same as this one that I'm using, last year had over 31 pages. So I assumed, right, that, see, as you can see, all done. I assumed that this sketchbook would have 31 pages at least for me to draw on, but it didn't. It has less. So I didn't bother to count, and which led me to unfortunately having to draw on Bristol paper because I didn't have a backup sketchbook. So yes, you'll see me right here pull out some Bristol paper, which Bristol paper is actually really nice for inking Copics. Let me just say, the pen glides much better, and the Copic I think just feels a lot better on Bristol paper. For the Moseri sketchbook, I chose watercolor paper. It's just so it's thick enough to handle the ink, but honestly, just drawing with the pen is hard because it's bumpy, and the color just, I felt like, didn't take to the watercolor paper as well. So when I look out, so I'm definitely going to have to look for a new sketchbook since Moseri will no longer, I guess, have 31 pages. So I'm going to have to do some research for next year and find a new sketchbook. So I'm sorry that this wasn't a full, complete sketchbook tour. I apologize about that. I really couldn't predict that I was going to run out of pages. For the last 2 years, I used Moseri sketchbook and had plenty of pages for all 31 days and more. So very sad about that. And yeah, there is my 31 drawing, last drawing, and it looks a little poopy. I'm sorry. I was actually drawing and passing out candy at the same time. It was really busy that day, and the pens that I used to draw her outfit and the sweater and boots and stuff came out really streaky, so sad about that, but it is what it is. And yeah, so those are my Bristol my sad Bristol drawings for the last several days of Inktober. And here it is next to my Moseri sketchbook, which is really pretty in pastel. But yeah, this is my 3rd year and of Inktober, and thank you guys so much for watching. See you next year for next Inktober. Bye!